Guys, you know, there are shocking revelation and shocking news about Jocelyn Smith. You know, I want us to talk about this. And at the end of this video, I'm going to make you listen to a video, which you will listen to it as an audio, not necessarily as a video. Yeah. So the interesting part about what is currently happening, you know, guys, some things are very painful. Like, it's very painful to digest this whole thing. And I don't want to lie to you, this is very painful to digest this. Consider the fact that, oh, look, this woman, hey, Kelly Smith, she's just lost her child. She get a message that the child is in a container to West Africa. Now, I've done a video where I was saying to you guys, Kelly Smith does not appear like a woman who has lost something important. She appears like a woman who is happy with the payment. That's basically, she's happy, the spotlight and everything. For the fact that in court, the police officer said that when this person went to the police station, she was like, yo, Jocelyn, my child has made me famous. We then see a replication of that behavior every time when she appears in front of a camera. What makes me feel so sad about this is the fact that she received an information from a Nigerian man that Jocelyn Smith is in a container to Africa. And guys, what pains me the most is the fact that we'll never see that child again. The chances of us seeing that child again are very slim. This is so painful to digest. It's so painful to digest. We will never see this child ever again. Forget about it. If this child was in a container somewhere, was in a container going somewhere to Africa, West Africa, we'll never see the child again. You know, it would have been better if the child was still around in this country. But the moment this child leaves this country, chances are that child landed in West Africa and was then transported to Europe. Because if the child went to West Africa, it's for ritual. But if the child was sold, look, if it was for sex thing, the child is in Europe. In West Africa, they take those children and sacrifice them. But in Europe, they use them for sex when they are done with this child. And mind you, look at I'm looking at the picture of Jocelyn Smith. How do you even sleep with this young kid? That's why I will never tolerate or listen to a man who said, well, look, he had an intercourse or forced himself to a child. Where's the enjoyment there? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But they do it. We know that it's happening in Europe. So it's just so sad when you think about it. But nonetheless, before we continue, guys, because this one, it's so heavy to think of, so heavy to digest. Before we proceed, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, let's proceed. Yo guys, Listen to this, guys. There is a like, who's this person? I just wanna make sure that I get this. Smith's teacher, Edna Matt, told the High Court sitting at Saldanha Bay local multi-purpose center that the child's mother said she received a call from a Nigerian man about the child's whereabouts a day after the child disappeared. Listen to this. She said, she told me, the teacher says, I have something confidential I want to tell you. I told her that I'm listening. The next thing, she mentioned that she received a call from a Nigerian male that this person mentioned to her that she must play quickly. Hey, okay, listen to this one. I asked her how she knew that this was a Nigerian male. She didn't answer my question. The conversation carried on, where she also mentioned the information she received from this Nigerian man was that the child was on a boat in a container and they were on their way to West Africa. I need to repeat this. Now, let me start here. Teacher says, she says, I have something confidential to tell you. The word that troubles me there is the word confidential. Like, what's confidential about this? You have lost the child. What's confidential about it? I've got something confidential to tell you. What's confidential when you have lost a child? And I told her I was listening. The next thing she mentioned was that she received a call from a Nigerian male and that this person mentioned to her that she must play quickly. That word troubles me. She must play quickly. What play? Because the child has already disappeared at this moment. What play are we talking about here? I asked her how she knew that this was a Nigerian male. She didn't answer my question. That part alone, it will mean to me, or it appears to me that this person knew about what is happening. We are the fools here. It appears like this person knew exactly what was happening. But we are the foolish ones in this whole equation. Hey. She didn't answer my question. The conversation carried on, where she also mentioned that the information she received from a Nigerian man was that her child was on a boat in a container and they were on their way to West Africa. And here is what troubles me the most. You don't report that to the police. You don't write a statement about that. You still want to convince us today that you are innocent. And you will notice, look, we're going to come back and hammer this point. It's not only this teacher that says that this person knew where the child was. You remember that Gayton Mackenzie have even gone to an extent of saying, speak the truth. Guys, there's something off about this story. But let's leave it here for today. We'll come back tomorrow on the story. There's more that needs to be covered. It's just that I decided that we need to cover this aspect. And then I'm going to play you a video that also explains something. And the video must be inserted here.
It was quite disturbing to say the least at first. Disturbing. What that's it?
Was this on a voice call or a video call?
It was a video call.
What concerned you?
Firstly, she was very vague with what was basically asking her.
vaag en vir wat ander gevra was.
She didn't seem as if she was missing a child.
Sy het nie geklink asof sy 'n kind vermis het nie.
She was also very, she became very abrupt with me.
Sy het begin om 'n skofraak met my.
Why was that?
Kom was dit?
Well, to put it mildly, I posed a question to her.
Omdat hulle gesê julle maar het 'n vraag gevra.
I asked her, where was Jocelyn?
Ek het dit gevra waar Jocelyn was
And with who was Jocelyn?
en met wie was Jocelyn.
She then said Buddha.
Sy het ook gesê Buddha.
I then asked her, so could it be that Buddha did something to the child?
Ek het ook gevra of Buddha iets aan die kind gedoen het.
She immediately became defensive, aggressive, abrupt and very rude.
Sy het begin 'n bietjie onbeskof raak. En
Defensive.
en verdedigend klink.
And then I told her, I made an example of how many times we hear fathers, brothers, uncles, grandfathers raping or killing the children or the grandchildren.
Ek het ook van gesê hoeveel keer sou ons nie hoor waar familielede so betrokke raak en wat kinders verkraak word, vermoord word.
She then said that we don't know Buddha.
Sy sê toe ons ken nie vir Buddha nie.
She is actually the evil one.
Sy is die persoon wat
Sy is evil.
vyandig is.
She's the evil.
Sy is die evil een, worste een.
And whenever she wants to hit the children, Buddha is the one that stops her.
As sy bijvoorbeeld die kinders sou slaan, sal Buddha die kinders wat daar sou stop.
At that point, I still didn't understand what was going on.
Op daardie stadium kon ek nog nie verstaan wat so plaas wat aangegaan het nie.
Because Kelly was just very, very aggressive the moment I even asked about Jocelyn or mentioned Buddha's name.
Kelly begin aggressief word sodra ek vra van Jocelyn of is dit Buddha se naam noem.
I also noticed her hands was as if it was someone that was digging in dirt.
Ek kon ook oplet dat haar hande so voorkom dat 'n persoon aan vullis so deur soek het.
What do you mean by that?
Wat bedoel jy daarmee?
Given the fact that she said that she came from work that day, and being a domestic worker, for some reason their hands are always clean.
Aangesien sy so sê dat sy was by die werk gewees en vir hy sal op hulle se hande sal nie staan skoon wees.
So what did you notice?
Well, right around the fingertips and her whole hand was black as if she was digging in dirt.
By haar punte en haar hande was swart, vuil, asof sy in vullis geraak het.
Did you ask her why?
Het jy vir haar gevra daaroor?
No, I didn't, because she was being very short-tempered with us at that point.
Sy was baie opgespanne op daardie stadium.
How did it all end?
Hoe het die oproep nog geëindig?
Well, at that point, I can't really remember correctly, if I'm not mistaken, somebody came, I think it was Benji then came, and she left the call, but then she came back to the call.
Ek is nie seker wat sy met dit dan Benji het opgedag, sy toe die oproep het laat val, en weer teruggekom na die oproep.
Who is Benji?
She's with the organization Faith and Hope.
Sy is op die organisasie Faith and Hope.
We've received evidence already from the social worker that indicated this organization was involved. My apologies, my lord, it was not Kelly Zegers that we received that evidence. Very well, what happened next?
Wat gebeur toe volgende?
I didn't tell her I'm coming to Saldanha to help with the search.
Ek het toe vir haar gesê ek kom na Saldanha om vir haar te help met die soek.
And she wasn't too impressed with it at that time, but me being a mother myself, I still came to Saldanha.
Sy was eintlik daaroor en ek het myself as 'n ouer ek het besluit ek kom na Saldanha.
So now we are on the Wednesday, right?
Ons
That's
is op die
right.
Woensdag.
What happened when you were out?
Toe jy op dag wat gebeur toe.
Kelly was just not feeling me at all. She blatantly ignored me.
Kelly het geen belang in my gestel nie, sy het net met wie of ek genereer.
Where did you meet her?
Waar het jy haar ontmoet?
I believe that to be Middelbos.
En groot is in Middelbos.
Did you go to her home or somewhere else?
As jy na die woning toe waar of iewers heen.
When I got, no, I didn't go to a home then. We went on a search then.
En as jy na die woning toe nie hele baie ons is toe op die soektog.
Please tell us about the search.
Well, myself and I believe it was Brooklyn that was with me and a few other people.
Myself en Brooklyn en nog 'n ander paar persoon was saam met ons gewees.
And we started searching. We went to the farms.